trade this, I would be looking for sells for the upcoming week or two, and maybe 3 weeks. So first stop is this, second stop is down here. So for ETH, I'm looking at least till 2600 or 2500. Most likely will break these lows. Pound yen, we are in this correction. This can do something like this and continue, or it can continue heading up. Is there more up move? Yes, we're looking for continuation of the bull run. Beautiful run on gold, which we identified in our midweek sessions. And how far? It will go far. Hold on to it if you are in. If you manage to find the buy setup. If not, there's always a way to look for end of a correction on lower time frame and continue the up move. But I'm expecting a correction breaking these lows. After that, if price is gonna stay below this, then we will update and we'll start looking for more sells. But evening everyone, hope you had a great weekend and great week. Past week was a bit slow, but we managed to catch some of the dips, especially in the indices, in the majors, and some of the crypto drop. Most of the guys got one or two trades for the week, which is more than enough if you know what you're doing. That's how you're supposed to be trading. You shouldn't be always in a trade. If you're interested in joining our Discord, the link of our website is in the description below. You're more than welcome to go ahead and join us. We do weekly updates 3 times a week pre-London for potential setups, and if the structure change, like for example this week for the euro we're expecting a correction, and that's what we got, and but it's not yet over. So do you just sit, or you just if you know what exactly you're doing, how far it is going, what are you expecting, you'll be able to trade that. For example, the indices, where's the indices? Right here. We were around these areas last week and we said we're expecting a correction for another drop, but it gave us this and we traded this. We change our view. That's how you're supposed. It doesn't mean that you were expecting a down move and you just look for down, but if the structure changed, you go ahead and change what you're looking for. Doesn't mean that okay, that's what it is. That's why we have our midweek sessions, and we look at these. If you're interested, more than welcome to join. The link is in the below. Whoever is interested in learning Elliott Wave, in our academy we have the free course. You can go ahead and check it out. It's made out of 26 elements that would give you not a better but an easier way of looking at the market from an Elliott Wave perspective, combining shapes and measuring fibs. It's easier than all the exact points and exactly like this way, and that's how it's supposed to be. Look at the shape and trade it. Anyways, so thank you all for joining, and let's hit our weekly forecast for the upcoming week. For the indices, I'm looking around 4-5, not too top, but I'll be closing my long from last week around these areas. If it gives me some kind of a rejection, am I expecting a reversal? Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this around these areas. I'm expecting it till the end of the week. UK, same concept. This can reverse from here, or it can come up here and drop. If it gives me a buy setup, I'm more happy to take it according to my rules, to my risk. I'm more than happy to take the buy setup trading this. If it gives me a rejection, a nice rejection up here, I will never choose the top. I will wait for a lower time frame, second leg, second something that will give me confirmation to go short. So more than happy to take a long, but I'll be watching for this drop. The XY, we are in a correction for continuation of an up move. What I'm looking at, potentially something like this, drop, grab liquidity, and continuation of the up move. And let's see how far it would go. Same thing for the euro, expecting the same concept. Grab liquidity, then continue, or vice versa. We'll see how it will go. Pound, it's already moving. This can potentially do something like this, come up and continue heading down. We might not see these stops again for the upcoming week. Keep in mind, guys, we day trade, so I just cover the short term for that week only. Our analysis are the 4-hour and the 2-hour for the upcoming week. Of course, we trade, we have our own strategy, keeping in mind the daily, the weekly, and the monthly view for better opportunities and probabilities, to lift up our probability to take a trade. So UCAD, I'm expecting the following: drop and continuation of the up move. This can continue heading down. Same thing for the XY, same thing for the rest. That's why we wait for confirmation. But that's the point of view that what we have in our midweek sessions. But that's basically what we're looking for the time being. Still more. I'm still expecting the XY to give more strength. Usually, most of the time, when we have a very strong move, most retail or most people that, oh, we are going to miss out the next week, they'll start opening longs around here. They'll start opening longs. So that's why they give very slow week, trigger the emotions a bit, trigger activate like the slowness, that the market is very slow. Should we trade on lower, so that they will let the retailers or the unexperienced traders to move to the lower time frame and start trading on the 5 minute and the 2 minute for them to catch the pip, because according to them they should always be in a trade. And then you'll see something like this very strong move, again followed by a very strong move. So when you see something very strong going against you, either you close, or because for 1 week you've been used to a very slow market, and all of a sudden a spike, a quick move, it triggers your FOMO. It triggers the way you want that you're missing out. Oh, I'm missing out, let me jump in. Exactly. Lowering because they need to cover that week, right? So they must to be it's a mind thing, because like they must, if they're not making money, if they're not in a trade, that means they're not productive. So they must be in a trade. That's why, as Kimo said, that they lift up the leverage, they go starting trading on the 5 minute and the 2 minute. It's not wrong to trade on it, it's scalping, but not everyone can scalp. Anyways, hopefully that would open your eyes a bit, that not every move it will be followed by another move. It's more, the market feeds on emotions. Aussie, we're looking at the same thing like the rest. End of this correction, this can give us something like this, one more up, then continuation of the move. I'm expecting the down move at the end of the week, around Friday. I don't know what kind of a news we have, or some kind of fundamental that we're looking at by the end of the week. Let's see how Monday and Tuesday go by, and how fast they will move the market in that direction. Silver, we're still expecting more down, looking for something like this and continuation of the down move. This can be more complex, it can, before moving more down. Gold, same thing. I'm looking for these sides, this, and then drop, or vice versa, and then drop. Right? There's still more down to it, so trade with that mentality. Learn how to pay yourself most of the time. Learn how to pay yourself. When you learn how to pay yourself, it will become more easier. It will become in a way, Kimo. When you learn how to pay yourself, it will become more easier, it will become more less attached, because the market is giving you, right? So the pain of missing out, the pain of reversing on you, or you would eliminate that from your trading. So learn how to pay yourself, even small amount, pay. See your account growing, see your account that in a way you're being productive. Then by time you can embrace that and move on. Oil, still looking for buys on every structure on the higher time frame. Retest of that, I'm looking for the buy. We might have this, but I don't expect it. We might have this, just keep it in mind for more continuation of the up move. Okay, but I don't expect that this week, but keep it in mind. If a sudden move goes like this, make sure that your stops are in profit. UJ, correction, continuation of the up move. Correction and continuation of the up move. Most likely till 112. JJ, same thing, expecting a correction. I was expecting a retest of this continuation of the up move. We might have a deeper correction towards these areas before any up move. So trade in between. If you know how to trade this down move, go ahead and take it. Euro, I don't know, the connection it's giving me sometimes no data. I don't know if it's I'm cutting out or not. Euro, yen, same concept. This can be the same way, and then like this, or towards this side. Let's see which side they will collect the liquidity first. If they will collect the liquidity first to the upside, then I will most likely take a short. JCAD, my kid just woke up and he's not happy, so apologies for that. JCAD is the boss at the end of the road, right? So JCAD, I'm looking for a bit of a correction, continuation of the down move. If we have a very strong impulse from here, I might take a long, because this can be over. For more upside, something like this. We'll update it during the midweek sessions. Crypto, most of you are looking for that. For the crypto, I'm still looking for sells, and that's what we've been looking for the past week. And for the upcoming week, I would be still looking. The price is showing me sell setup. It did not break my interest zone. I'm looking for something like this, guys. This was our sell, and we're still underneath it. I'm still looking for the sell. Okay, nothing changed unless we break this end, then we start looking for our buys. Underneath here, we're looking for our sells. You want to trade this on the 5 minute and the 2 minutes, you know how, go ahead and trade it. Okay, you want less headache, less monitoring the trade, go with this. Unless this breaks, price goes back inside, we call them the box. Price goes back inside the box. On the pullback, you take your long. That's simple. Less being on the screen, less monitoring it, the trades. ETH, same thing. Below this, you see how this retested this one. This one, we were looking for a retest of this area. We did not have it. Potentially this can do something like this and then continue the down move. Something like this. Take out the liquidity, continue the down move, breaking these lows. 1.5. Still looking for the sell. XRP, same thing. Any sell setup, more than happy to take it. More than happy to take any sell setup. It doesn't mean that if you want to trade, like when it moves back inside here, okay, what are we expecting? Expecting this? No, we're looking for at least a retest, taking out the liquidity that's up there. So if you feel that you're missing out because you not have a perfect entry at the bottom or at the top, change that mentality. You will not be consistent in trading. Let the move start, let it move, let the move happen, and learn how to join the move in the middle. Example right here. Learn how to join the trade from the middle right here, and that's exactly where we had our trades, from the middle right here. Give you better view from the middle right there. NAS, I gave a full analysis on NAS from the middle. When the move, it already moved. All right, thank you all for joining. Exactly, Kimo, for ETH. You're talking about ETH. Where is it? YouTube. For ETH. Most likely, I'm looking. Thank you all for joining. Have a great week. Don't forget to press the like to grow our community. If you're interested to join our community, the link is in the description below. It will be our pleasure to have you in.